Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of, what is this called? Fail Along With Me! I'm Oddjob, your very metal hacker for the evening. Just doing some metal for some silly reason. And on Twitter, when I did the whole GIF with the little bird, that was totally, I did not know there was a GIF of that, so that was pretty fun. But yeah, so we're going to be installing Cuckoo. As you can see, I do have my my ESXi environment working now. In the wonderful last episode that only lasted an hour and 45 minutes, we spent a little time at the beginning talking about DerbyCon, and go ahead and show my little Louisville Slugger here that Eddie the Yeti went ahead and decorated for the Hackers for Charity. And donated a little money to that. You should go out and donate too. Help people get more security when, well, honestly, they don't have the expertise, and also they're charities, and so they don't have a lot of money to make their clients, their customers, the people that they serve, their community. They don't necessarily have all that money to secure. Although we like to be defense in depth, unfortunately, a lot of security can be expense in depth as well, along with that defense. So having people who go out and help them make good decisions, put even just basic security on a lot of these systems in charities abroad and locally is very important. So go out there and do your duty, and $5, $10, $25, $1 million, go out and give something. They can use it, and they'll use it for good. Today we are going to finally install Cuckoo, and believe this is viewable. Yes, it was. It was when I was rewatching the last episode that failed bad. So ESXi. So we're going to actually go over this script and do it. And I have a home button, so I don't know why I'm just not going to the top there. We were going to do that, but unfortunately we were stopped by this wonderful server that I have right down here behind you, right behind this camera here, and below it is my server. And it's just a tower with 8 cores, 32 gigs of RAM, 6 terabytes of storage, and a little 128 gig SSD to run the ESXi environment off of, so it's nice and quick for that the hypervisor. Yeah, so that failed. So for some reason, the power went out, and when I rebooted ESXi, it took a while to come up. Took a good while to come up, and I was watching all the error logs and everything that were coming up on the terminal. Finally, was able to connect my monitor up to it. Yeah, it was really shitting the bed bad with VMFS. So that's the storage devices, and I'm thinking, oh no, the storage device, the data stores aren't connecting back up. It's a no-go. Like, we can't do this. Apparently should have just waited longer, because when I woke up in the morning and came back to my desk here and looked at my web browser, it had refreshed the page. Sure enough, it was there and ready for me to log in. So kind of makes me mad, because maybe if I would have just waited that first time for a good long while, we could have had something done. Because I plan on doing this for 3 hours, because after we get Cuckoo installed, that's when the actual fun begins. So we've failed a couple times to already get started here, so I want to go ahead and start looking at all of this. So we do have a wonderful script here provided by Jacob Jingleheimer. He is somebody locally here in Indianapolis who I got this from. He has set up Cuckoo before, and he gave some talks at a local meetup about Cuckoo. Basically a labor of love here, writing a script for himself, but also for others. Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, his name is my name too. This is created for 14 of Ubuntu, but we're going to be using it on 16. When I just tried it, little secret, behind the scenes, I've already done this script, and it works. So basically, I'm going to show you how that actually works. And then we start getting into building a VM, popping it in there, getting the web UI working on it, popping in there. I might have to open up a firewall rule. But anyway, so yeah, so it's been written by the Bugaroo people or Boogaroo people. And so down here, we're instantiating all these variables for later. If any of these ever change, such as the volatility URL, the VirtualBox repo, Cuckoo repo, those get changed, and it's changed. So you don't have to go through the script and hunt and peck and see where everything is or change it where it's referenced a bunch of times. So that's nice. So it works well, really well. He says the Cuckoo install pip doesn't work as is. Hopefully he can fix it someday. It seems to work fine. I didn't have a problem with it. What do we need installed so that Cuckoo can run? He's going to install all that. Basically checking to see if you have sudo, some help commands in case someone hits help. So basically then starting Cuckoo and getting the virtual machines in there. So just building all this stuff. So yeah, so all of this stuff is going to work. It's going to be fantastic. If any of you have questions along the way, feel free to make a nice little mention in the chat. I guess I can put that one on mute, and I can probably. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I paused that here. There we go. That's right. It's my little DJ there. And I don't have a link to the actual script itself, so you know, here it is. But I believe if you need that script, let me know. I might be able to pop it up on a Google Drive from Fail Along With Me, and can get you access to that script as well. If any of you think that's a good idea, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. So we're going to get in here. I'm going to find out, I think it was this guy. I need to start him up. I think it's this one because I gave it half. Let's see here. No, it may not be this one. It may be another one. How much RAM does this have? It only has 16. Yeah, this is definitely not what I'm thinking it is. This is something else. More VMs. Perhaps it's under that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a last one somewhere. Hello? Where is the last one? I'm only seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should have an 8th one. Monitor. Okay, this is a little weird. Virtual name. Aha! For some reason, UI is screwy, and so I don't get the ability to scroll. Yeah, I know, you can't find the auto-install script in the description. If you want me to, I can probably get a Google Drive link for it, and I can pop the link down there. If you want that, I don't know, just upvote that in the chat. Seems there's only one of you right now anyway, so. Xstore, or Xdoff, I'm completely sorry. That was inappropriate to not know what your name was. Xdoff. Boop, boop. Failed to power on. Oh, okay. So, it's saying, damn it, I'm powering it on. What are you talking about? Little drinky poo to get things started off? Mm. Mm. Oh, I don't like that. Clearing orphaned inode. I don't like that. Cool thing though, if I have problems with this, I do have a snapshot, so I can just go back in time. That's the cool thing about snapshot disks is you just go back in time and it works. Well, I'm waiting for that. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing anyway, because I think Cuckoo is installed right now the way it is. So, let's see here. Let's do a drive.google.com. Whoa. Excuse me. Okay, yes. I know how to use Google. Thank you. Okay. Oh, this is fun. Ooh. All right, let's right-click, snapshots, restore snapshot, restore. There we go. That should take care of it. All right, let's work on getting this uploaded. A file upload. There we go. Uploading. Cool, and then I can link that here. Sharing settings. Anyone can view. Let me see. Yeah. Just view. Cool. Copy link. And drop down in there. Message retracted. I don't know what you said, dude, but... Okay. Boom. We should be... Yep. Should be in the description now. Cool. Hey, there we go. All right, so this is Cuckoo new script bash. Let's do a VI. Let's do a head of Cuckoo. .sh. Good. Good. I like it. So, all I should have to do let me just go through real quick here. What sort of license do I have for ESXi? Well, ESXi is free, and as long as you register an email, I mean that's all you're gonna have to do to actually get a license. So you get a free license, however long you want it. It's just free. You just have to register your username and email address. I know some people that kind of go and register multiple and then have like some ESXi clusters maybe going on or something. I don't know. vCenter, though, which is what you need, I believe, to manage those VMs, vSphere, just bourbon's working, vSphere clusters, that's not free. And those are like 30, maybe 60-day licenses you get. So you have to go in and reinstall. Awesome. Yes, it is. It's an unlimited one. There is a free one that's just a trial. This, I think, still has a limit to it, though. I forget if it's limited to CPUs that you can have per VM or what, but I haven't seen too much of a limitation, though, on it yet. Right, yes, you can get all the features with the 60-day. I haven't noticed any features that aren't available to me with this license, though. Just ESXi. If you want like vMotion and some of the other stuff you get with vCenter, then you do have to go and shell out money or do a $60 vCenter license. This is 6.5. Some of you may still be used to 5.5 and younger, where you get a cool handy-dandy Windows client to use that worked a hell of a lot better than this. My personal opinion. But, yeah. Cool. Yeah, 8 cores per host, I think. That's 8 cores is how much I have on this box, so I'm probably not going to have a problem. So that's always good. Yeah, so cool. Interesting. Cuckoo auto install. Why is this up there? I think I might have to just... Oh, I think I just have to do this. There we go. Right quit. Cool. And that was .bash. So let's do sudo bash cuckoo new script.bash. Boom. Super secret password. And bam. We got a nice little place for logs as well. Enjoy a cup of beverage or take a walk. The next steps can take a long time if this is your first update. Luckily, it's not my first update. I did do a few things before this to make sure I had some basic stuff taken care of. We'll see if I got it all taken care of. Yes, even though it's supposed to take care of all dependencies, there may still be a few things you should do before. But basically, I have 4 CPUs on this Cuckoo box, and I have 8 gigs of RAM. Should be able to handle it. Now, why do we have 4 Cuckoo? Why do we have 4 CPUs, and why do we have 8 gigs of memory for a server, you say? That sounds like a lot. Well, this is basically a hypervisor running on a hypervisor. And this hypervisor needs to be able to lease CPU time out to VMs, because you're going to have 1 or 2 VMs running. I'll probably just have 1 running at any given time just to save time and everything. But basically, you're going to have 1 running at any given time, and you need to make sure you have enough core and enough memory for that to run, as well as to take care of queuing up the next, running reports, running volatility, running everything else, because also in addition to the VM it runs, it's also running volatility, it's running Yara, it's running a bunch of other things on that server to basically get stuff done. Uh-oh, we have an issue. This was an AppArmor parser issue here. Yo, dog, heard you like hypervisors, so I'm going to hypervisor your hypervisor while you're hypervisoring your hypervisors. Absolutely. That's exactly correct. In fact, it's actually quite funny. I see some people to do VMware labs. They will have one or a cluster of hypervisors that then run ESXi and vCenter, and then cluster them, and they can only run that for 60 days, and then somehow they're snapshotting or scripting something to get that. But man, that's a lot of, to me, that's a lot of waste. But you know, if that's what you got to do to like start learning this stuff, that's what you have to do. If you want to become a vCenter master, you've either got to get a lot of money to shell out for this vCenter stuff, work someplace that has it, but of course then you can't work someplace that has it because you're wanting to go work for it, and they're not going to hire you without experience. You can't get experience without getting hired. Yeah. So some people do that. They'll just take two similar same machines and cluster them together to share resources, and then there you go. So it says setting capabilities, disabling user sbin TCP dump, and then we have an app arbor parser unable to remove user sbin TCP dump. Profile doesn't exist. Okay, I'm supposing that's okay. Let's check our handy dandy script though, just to make sure we haven't missed something. Yep, so it's doing all that. Print copy, print virtual environment thing. Boop doop. I don't know if it did everything, though. We created... Oh, no, it did. Download, install Yara repos, creating Cuckoo user, installing packages. No, it did everything, actually. Yeah, it was just that last bit that it didn't do. Cool. So, it worked. So that basically gets Cuckoo ready to install. That's all that did. So, cool. So, time to add a password as root for the user Cuckoo. So sudo bash password Cuckoo. Nope. Shit. Drink every time you fuck up the password. Little sips, baby sips, or else we ain't gonna get through this. Yeah, it's a relatively new thing in Ubuntu. Yeah, you're correct. It's really cool though. There we go. We got it. Take a sip. No. So we can exit out of that. Now we can sudo su Cuckoo. And then cd. So what we just did was we created a... They've already created Cuckoo. We just set the password for Cuckoo. I'm going to go to the Cuckoo home. Virtual env. Venv. And then once we're in the Vem, we can do a pip install upgrade pip. basically, I'm just reading these. I'm just reading these things. Basically, at the last part of that. Oh shoot! Okay. Okay. So let's do a different thing. Cool. Let's do it like this. SSH job at 172.16.172.2. Connection refused. Oh yeah, do I not have the oh, I may not have that. Let's do I'm on the appropriate. Yes, good. All right, let's see here. I have this, so I need to exit. Okay. Do I have open SSH? Aha. Apt install open SSH server. That's right. I'm not root. I am root. I am root. Oh, it's already to the newest version. So what the F, David Blaine? Why was I? What? Ping? I can ping. I can ping. I can ping. Service start. Open SSH server. Service list. Oh shoot. Status all. There we go. Weird. I have it listening. It's listening. IP tables issue? Looking for IP tables dash L. They don't have it, so Let's look at Etsy open. No, Etsy SSH. Huh, interesting. Needing to get SSH working so I can see what errors I'm having. I mean, I usually never have problems with this. All right, that's what I thought. That's a good idea too. Quit. And see. Okay. By the way, the first time I've actually ever used Netcat to try to connect to something on the loopback, the 127.0.0.1, first time I've ever done that with Netcat. It's a nice, simple thing you can do to just check to see if a service should be working. And yeah, I can make a connection on port 22, TCP. Open SSH server. All right, we can do that. Sudo it's init.d SSH restart. Cool. And just make sure that succeeds. Yay. And now let's just connection refused. Now, I mean, I can ping the internet. No, I cannot. Excuse me, what? I really hate that normal tools don't get installed anymore. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting out to the internet. Cool, 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 cool. Oops. Perfect. So what the hell? All right. Password was wrong. Sweet. Oh, a system restart is required. Interesting. Well. Let's upgrade all the things then. Sure. You have a lot of messages you retract off. And this shouldn't say fix the SXI anymore. It should say that's what it should say. Two more drinks. Shoo-be-doo-bop-bop-be-doo-bop. Almost there. So yeah, so basically, once I get this, we're going to get, we are going to get this stuff taken care of. We're going to see what that error message was. There was quite a few things that are error messaging. You know, and I probably shouldn't just have my tracer out there for everyone to see. It's forever on the internet now. Everybody knows exactly how to get to my stuff. But yeah, DerbyCon was pretty fun. New hotel, so a lot of things going on there. Gonna do a reboot. Oh, sudo reboot. Cool. Wait a few seconds for that. DerbyCon was pretty fun. New hotel, so new total different location. So that was kind of interesting to see how that worked. I think pretty well. I think it's as, when moving to a different location, and I've had to do it twice now with Circle City Con. When moving to a totally different location, you have an idea of how you want the event to work, and then you have how the event's actually going to work in that space. And sometimes you're at the mercy of the hotel to do certain things, not do certain things. They prevent you from certain things. They'll cry foul with the fire marshal and say, oh my gosh, we can't do that because the fire marshal. Yeah, so there were some things like that. Hackers for Charity unfortunately got the short end of the stick. Because usually they do a big auction and they have all kinds of silent auction pieces where you can write down, but then they have actual auction pieces that they do a live auction with. So that's usually how they get quite a bit of cash there. But yeah, so it's not quite fun to not have that there. Yeah, Gurkon's a little different because for as popular it is and everything, it's still kind of smallish. They do have an executive day, which is awesome. It is really cool that it's just kind of right there in that little convention space. In that convention space, the village is together in a big room with the sponsors, and that seems to work pretty well. And then you have the next few rooms, which are talk rooms. Seems to work pretty well. Circle City Con, we take over the Westin, and that's just how that works. Really, connection refused again. That's very interesting. So that just works that way. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Nope. Oh, probably don't want to do that either. So we have an entire hotel to ourselves, which is great. Those are the types of cons, you know, where you can get away with a little bit more sometimes. It's really just more about console should be a place for special keys. Send keys. Oh, shoot. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do an Alt F2. Shoot. Try it one more time. Send keys. Alt F2. Alt F2. Alt F2. Alt F3. Alt F4. Nope, not happening. Okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. That is not what I want. Okay. Why? Why are you? Why do I now have a thing? Why do I now have a thing? That sounds so wrong. But yes, Gurkon's run by great people. I like them a lot. And it's a great place. Oh, yay, it did this. This is marvelous. I don't like you. Thank you. No, don't upgrade. No, do not upgrade. We definitely do not want you. Search computer term. And we're going to do an NC in v127.0.0.122. Succeeded. Cool. So, nope. Weird. Very weird. Sudo etc init.d slash shoot, where it is. I've never been to Penguin Con. How is it? Okay, so it's restarted now. That is so freaking weird. V-Z in 27.0.0.1.2 succeeded. And then bam. Why? Ping to 8.8.8.8. Can do that. Connection refused. What the actual F, David Blaine? IP tables -L sudo IP tables -L. Okay, so we can do things. Very weird. I mean, I can ping this box. Yeah. Always helps when you put a port in. Connection refused. Connection refused. Son of a bitch. I have no idea why it worked the last time. So weird. So, unlimited booze too. Super cheap, amazing amount of computer infotech talks. Unlimited booze. Yeah, see, that's fun. Unlimited booze sounds great, but it's expensive. It's like the huge DIY anime electronics whatever fest. All the hobbies. Oh, okay. $60 at the door for all 3 days. You get foods, beer, cider during the event when the room parties start at night. Tron Guy used to show up there every year, but sadly 2017 was his last. Ah, I got you. Tron Guy, the big dude. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can do what we need to do from here. So let's try to run this Cuckoo new script. Let's run it with sudo bash .bash. Okay, it's like, yep, good. Another good time for a break. Download and install Yara repos. Creating Cuckoo user. Let's shoot for the stars. And install man in the middle proxy. Setting capabilities. Okay. Installing volatility, setting capabilities, disabling user ban TCP dump. Okay. Is highly recommended to install Cuckoo in a virtual environment. So let's try this again. Sudo su Cuckoo cd cd tilde do. Got tilde on my mind. Okay, so that's done. Pip install. I'm not going to upgrade pip. Pip Setup tools. I think it already did that, but just in case it didn't. Cool. I think I can just go Cuckoo. Uh-oh. Dash upgrade pimp. I don't like this. All right, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's take a snapshot. Oh, I didn't even have the right snapshot anyway. Take a drink. Take a sip. I'm on my first drink of bourbon, so we'll see how many drinks of bourbon we go through. Boo-doo-boo, boo-doo-boo. Okay. Nobody, and I mean nobody, likes to have the wrong snapshot. So yeah, so basically Circle City Con, by the way, if you're interested in coming, we currently have $85 tickets, running right now. It gets you in all 3 days, of course. We have free trainings, to reserve a space in line is $5, but otherwise, you do get, to go free. So if you show up the day of, and you pop in, and you can get in there for free. So it works. Oh no. Shoot. I may have to do something even more terrible, folks. That was after Boudi's script. Okay. Well, let's go back here. So basically, essentially, I took this after Jason's script. You've seen the script run. It runs. It's all good. So restore snapshot. We're going to restore back to where we were. Yes, so we currently have a deal on Circle City Con. Unfortunately, for those watching at home, not streaming with us live, why aren't you here? Basically, we are selling tickets for $85 right now. And they are going to go up to $150 by the time of the conference. So you need to nab them now. There's only about 50 of them left. So get them while you can. And we will start ticket sales back up probably around December to New Year's. Somewhere around there is going to be our $100 ticket sale. And then I know it at the latest by February, they will jump up to 125. And they'll be there until about April or midway through April where they jump up to 150. So basically just trying to get people to, you know, sign up earlier. Usually people are signing up earlier. We already have about 150 people coming to the conference. That's just attendees. We also have... Gosh, it seems our staff gets bigger every year, but it seems, I think we have around 70 people coming, staff, volunteers, board members, all that good stuff. We usually end up having around 40-ish, 50-ish people, speakers, exhibitors, and trainers. So we usually have about 40 to 60, somewhere in there. So, I mean, really, we already have almost close to 250 people that are actually going to be at that conference, but 150 of them are attendees so far. So this is really good. We had 600 tickets registered attendees. Not necessarily all of them were like paid tickets. Some of them were giveaways. Some of them were like exhibitors, speakers, a lot of staff members. All in all, we had 600 tickets for Circle City Con. So that was 600 registered attendees. That's awesome. That's a record. That's around where we want to be. We don't want to get any bigger than 750. So that's something really cool. I've been honored to be on that board and to do stuff there. It's been fun. All right. Shoobity-bop-bop. Ah, there we go. Cool. Yeah, all that stuff. Okay, cool. So that happened already. Awesome. So that was after the script. So I think all we do from now is I can sudo cuckoo. And then I can cd tilde. Cool, so this is correct. Sweet. Let's pop up the script and see what I should be doing there. .venv. Shoot. I'm gonna bring this off to the side because the way the order of precedence for that. I'm gonna bring that over here. .venv bin activate. I don't use virtual environments very much here. Pip install upgrade pip. Cool. Pip install -u. Pip set up tools. It should have already done this, but yup. Pip install -u Cuckoo. Hey! Yeah! Yeah! That's what we like. That's what we like to see. That's what I like to see. Yeah, that's good stuff. I like that. Like that a lot. That's not very funky. It's kind of funky. Yeah. Watch that installer go. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that. Boom! That's a drink there. Folks, we did it. Folks, we did it. We installed Cuckoo. Turn that up a little louder. Yeah! Alright. Enough of that. That's fun. That's great. That's what we want to see. And that's what I saw after I did this earlier and everything. So we did it. We did it. Actually, I think this calls for some cowbell. There we go. Got some cowbell there. Xtor, that's Xdoff's fault, by the way. Xdoff, you said you wanted more cowbell, so I gave you some more cowbell. So cool. So now what do we do? Now we're at the place. We're at the place. I'm gonna first snapshot. We're gonna take a snapshot. Take a snapshot. Boop 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 boop. Do I'm okay. That is going to need to be a thing I need to do from now on, is every time we do a snapshot, it's going to be, let me take a selfie. Is that properly, like, copyrighted or something? Like, I have no idea. If it is, I can just have YouTube rip it out of our... Just have it rip it off. It'll just be silent during that period. Whatever. Whatever. It's not cool anymore. It's been too long. Alright, so let's see. After Cuckoo install, let's go ahead and bring that up anywhere. No, it is. It's the Chainsmokers. That's right. Yeah. That is most certainly the Chainsmokers. Whoa. Totally not what I wanted. Apparently that's not good. Cool. Interesting. Okay. So, did we get our snapshot created? Nope, still running it. Always want to make sure you get your snapshot. Snapshots are important, folks. Like, what? Boob doob doob. I'm gonna have to like make a remix of this just for take a snapshot. All right, there we go. So let's see here. Cool. We're going to continue, and we already did it, but first, let me take a snapshot. All right, whatever. Cheap joke. Hopefully that was short enough that no one cares. Awesome. Now I have that like queued up at like 40 seconds into that video or whatever, so whatever. So cool. So now what do we do from here? All right. So we've got a we took a selfie on the VMware. Let's look it up now. Is chronic anxiety a learning disorder? I mean, it certainly doesn't help learning. I mean, I don't think it's a learning disorder. I think chronic anxiety is an anxiety issue. Like, yeah, it's yeah. I mean, it's a problem for learning, certainly. Anyway, so Cuckoo, sandbox. We've installed. What now? This is like so important that we've installed this. It is extremely important. Like, ridiculously important that we've installed this. And now I've lost you. Uh-oh. Did our stream health just go down? Did our stream health just go down? Uh-oh. Check video settings. So 909, the stream was excellent. Okay, let's change the bitrate. All right, let's see how that does. Gonna have to see here now. Is something wrong here? Like, no, I can still get to the internet. Like, is there something wrong? Like, is YouTube? Uh-oh! Definitely gonna stop streaming.